He started the whole thing, and so we just want to follow in their footsteps and hopefully be better, maybe.
How can you be better than the national championship?
I know. So, but so
They
wrong.
lost it. They did lose it.
They do that. Okay. All
We
right.
haven't lost the game.
Or tic-tac-toe.
You can't beat me in that.
Yeah, he's trying to claim it.
We can play right now.
You do understand, right?
Yeah, I understand.
What does it take, though, to convert that recruiting talent into this, right? Because when you look at your class, it's like Chase, you, Aaron, Jeff, Sean, Mike, Josh. I mean, it's like here we are 3 years later, and all these top 100 guys are starting and playing great and driving this team forward. It's not automatic, right? What do you have to do to turn it from recruiting rankings into all these guys being this successful?
Yeah, that's definitely Coach Nick's job. He develops us, great. Coaches, they help us develop as well. So it's a testament to them. They're doing a great job of developing talent. And so if a recruit looks at anything, they should look at how we've been developed.
So you guys come to Arizona and it starts raining. What's that about?
Yeah, it's like Ohio weather. When I was in Texas, it was great weather. I was back at home, it was great weather. When we come back, it seems like the Ohio weather followed the plane. It's like, oh my gosh. It's pretty gloomy all the time.
Does that kind of change how you guys practice or not really?
No, it doesn't at all. So.
Yeah. What have you seen out of Clemson's defense so far? Obviously, consistently, they're one of the best defenses in the nation. So where are some of their strong suits?
They got a lot of talent on their team. They can do a lot of things, and the defense is, somewhat confusing. Venables does a great job of throwing some things out there that you won't. If you don't catch them, then you'll get a big hit, and it'll be third and long or second and long. You lose a lot of yards.
JK, what's it like? We've been talking with Coach Day a lot about your three interior linemen, Josh Wyatt and Jonah, and how well they've played this year and how athletic they are. What's it like when you're in the backfield and you see those guys get moving, especially out wide, and they get on the run, and it just seems like they're washing everything away and leave you that inside track to cut back, and it's kind of open grass for you. What's it like to see that kind of develop in front of you?
It's a dream come true. Those guys are good, and they're like my brothers too. So we do it for each other, and it's great to see them, out there. I can trust them, it's like my brothers out here. So
I know, beginning of the year, you said you thought this group was going to be, the offensive line was going to be really good, and maybe some of us just thought you have to say that because they're your teammates, but you were right. I don't know. Have they been better than you even thought they might be?
Nope. I know that.
You were right on it?
I tried to tell y'all. I tried to, I knew all along that they were going to be great. So whenever they start doing this stuff, it doesn't surprise me at all.
What do you think of those guys as athletes and just the way they move? I know people think of linemen and they think of big guys who can just push people forward, but they can move really well, can't they, laterally?
That's what separates them. They can move. Some guys are just big and can't move. They can move you, but they can't move themselves. But those guys can move you, and they can move themselves very fast.
How does that open things up for the offense, having that kind of dynamic up front?
Opens up a lot. It's nothing you can't do without guys like that.
Yeah. What is your, I don't know if job responsibility is the right way to put it, but your mindset on it does seem like a lot of times when you run that outside zone or wide zone stretch play, whatever, your path is often sort of cutting it back up inside. Is that what you're told to do, or are you just reading it to see if that happens?
I just read it. It's different. Every play stands alone, and sometimes the defense just flows so hard that it's leaving the cutback lane open, or someone's out of place. It just every play stands alone. So I'm not looking for that cutback. It's just there. So.
You had I don't even know if it was a jump cut against Wisconsin. You sort of shuffled your feet and crossed them and left the guy on the ground. Where did that come? We've seen your jump cut before, but that seemed like it was on another level. I don't know. Was that did you feel like that was one of the best ones you put out there so far?
It was okay. I try to do a lot of things that some people don't really see. Because I feel like a lot of people are still doubting my abilities. So I'm just gonna keep doing things that trying to separate myself. Yeah, that play was it was cool. I didn't get a long enough game to make it just the best cut.
Yeah.
You said that a few times this year that you feel like you're not satisfied. People have doubted you, those type of things. But you're here. You were a Doak Walker finalist. What is it that will satisfy you? When will you think that people aren't doubting you anymore?
I don't know. I was a Doak Walker Award finalist, but I didn't win.
Yeah.
So that really just, made me even more hungry. So, I just feel like guys are doubting me. I just feel like that's just how I feel. So until I feel like I've proven that point wrong, I'm gonna keep working super hard to prove people wrong. So I won't be satisfied for a while.
So like after the 2 Wisconsin games you had, and you see Jonathan Taylor still wins, the Big Ten Running Back of the Year award. I mean, does it bother you? Does it hurt you? Does it obviously it bothers you, but what goes through your mind when that's not you, and you obviously think it should be?
First, the thing that goes in my mind is that I'm happy for him, so. But I mean, I can control the things that I can't control. So I don't know who votes on that stuff, who dictates. Yeah, I don't know who does that. Obviously, they saw something better with him, but if you look at the games and stuff, yeah.
Clearly, you take these individual matchups seriously. So this one is another individual matchup, wouldn't you say?
I'd never make it an individual matchup, to be honest. Because we're playing it's a team game,
right.
So go either way. But hopefully, I can help my team win, and I think helping your team win is the ultimate bragging, right? So yeah.
JK, what are your thoughts on Mayan Williams? I don't know how familiar you are with his game at all, but he's been compared to you a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really, been keeping up with that stuff because, I'm in season, but I hope he can uphold the tradition of Ohio State running backs and hopefully he does it.
JK, you were a month from being here the last time they played this team. Did you watch that game at all?
Yeah, I watched it.
So what, as an 18-year-old, Jeff said he watched it as a fan. How did you watch that game, and what were your thoughts?
Well, I kind of watched it. I was a fan, but I was also trying to I felt like I was a part of the team, because I was committed for a while then. But watching the game was kind of tough, It seemed like, it just seemed like things weren't clicking on the offensive side of the ball. And so just looking back, I want to, even during the game, I was like, I hope that I can help them, when I get in there and, just make them, score some points.
So Chase has had this whole motivation. He's never been in the playoffs. You haven't either. Mm-hmm. So now he's kind of in it. You can already kind of see it on his face that he's he's ready for Saturday at this point. Are you all kind of, because you seem a little bit more laid back now. You're relaxed a little bit, enjoying this moment here. He seems already kind of locked in.
Yeah, I'm the type of guy that can just hide a lot of things. So yeah, I'm ready for it.
So he's just that intense.
Somewhat like that, yeah.
Does it add any more juice to this game for you on a personal level when you have a top flight running back like a Taylor for Wisconsin or now an ETN on the other side of the ball? Just kind of, you guys are considered probably top 5 in the nation with your position.
I mean, to be honest, I don't really think about the other running back playing. I just think about helping my team win. But, it definitely brings a lot more to the game whenever you have a guy like that across the ball, So, a lot of people are looking at us and we'll see what happens.
Going back to kind of the chip on the shoulder, coming into the year, you talked about your motivation and you didn't feel like last year was good enough. Did you have, I don't know if numbers are right, but did you have kind of a season in mind that you wanted to have when you were telling us that?
Yeah, I mean, not numbers-wise, but I wanted people that were watching the TV and they're in person. I wanted people to be like, okay, all right, he's actually good, I feel like some people thought I sucked. So I just want to keep proving to people that I actually can play a little bit of football, just a little good. And so, that being said, the numbers are the numbers. I mean, I don't really look at the numbers and things that I've done. Whenever I passed Ezekiel Elliott for second all time, stuff like that, I don't know during the game. People come to me after and tell me that it happened. So.
Does this, obviously you guys have been on big stages, but this game and a potential national championship are the 2 biggest stages. So is this kind of an opportunity for you to show that to people maybe who haven't watched much of Ohio State this year?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like every Saturday is a good day to showcase to the world how good me and my team we are. So
you said back in the spring you either said you were the best running back in the nation or you wanted to show it. Do you think you've done that? And do you think you are?
Yes, I do think I am. I feel like I do a lot of things other than just run the ball. And I told people that I was going to show that I was like the best one. I mean, I don't know how people rank it, but hopefully I can keep showing it.
Did that bother you when people thought maybe your freshman year was a fluke based on last year?
Nah. I mean, people, don't. I mean, I don't know. It's maybe it was a fluke, but for me to come back, I mean, I ran for 1,000 yards this season, but last year was a disappointment for me and to the fans and stuff like that. So I made it an objective to come in and prove to them that it was not just 1 year.
What's this workload been like for you the last 3 games? I mean, is that kind of the strategy going through as we get enough talented backs to where we can spread the wealth, but when it comes down to crunch time, end of the year stretch run, you're going to be the guy, we're going to pop it to you 30 plus a game?
Yeah. I want to be the guy, I feel like if you don't want to be the guy, then you probably aren't going to be that good. I want to be a guy that the team can depend on, crunch time, just give me the ball, so I can make something happen, help my team win.
Jeff said after you guys had dropped, from 1 to 2 in the final week there, he felt disrespected. Has that been a theme with this team? Clemson's used the disrespect card the last 3 years, even when they've won national championships. I mean, do you guys have any sort of that feeling when you dropped only 1 spot, but still a lot of people felt that you should have been 1 going into this thing?
Yeah, we're definitely the most disrespected team in the nation, by far. There's a lot of things that go on, and we get disrespected a lot. Before the season even started, we were like ranked 4th in the Big Ten. So I mean, we disrespected. We like blow everyone out the whole season, and then we drop. We have a bad half, and we drop to number 2. I mean, it is what it is. I do feel like we're disrespected.
How weird is it you have 2 teams that are 26-0 combined? Like you said, I think the winning margin is 40 points. Both you guys go into this thing feeling like, hey, nobody likes us. Nobody's respecting us. It's kind of an odd sidelight, I think, to this matchup.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's wild, we both have. I think that's what makes us both, premier program. We have a chip on our shoulder all the time, and hopefully we can, we'll see who comes out on top.
Okay, that sort of disrespect or slights that you internalized for yourself, how do those actually, you think about when you're working out, how do they actually help? Or
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I still do. Me personally, I'm disrespected about a lot of people. Our team in general is disrespected by everyone. So, I feel like it just keeps a chip on our shoulder. We're gonna try to prove it off.
But when you're on the field, you can't be thinking about that, right? I mean, that's
no, yeah. I mean, I feel like at that point, the training just takes over. So
and it fuels the training. Or?
Yeah. So that moment's like time to go.
Jeff and Chase were both talking about the first 2 years. You guys in that class all thought you'd probably been in the playoff by now. For you to be in this moment at this point, what's on the line? Does it feel different than the other big games you've been in?
Oh yeah, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest one of them all. It's college football playoffs. We're going to play for it all, so it's definitely the biggest one.
But how does that feel different in prep? I mean, you're on the practice field? Is it not the same as a Big Ten title game? Not the same as the game?
Somewhat, but I feel like every week we work hard, so it's the same pretty much preparation wise. But when we get off the field, it's like we're still locked in. Watching film, we're locked in. It's the biggest game of them all.
Justin said you would want to carry the ball 60 times a game if you had to on Saturday, and he said that you thinks you could. Do you feel like you could hold up to 60 carries?
Oh, definitely. I'll take care of my body pretty good. I'm a pretty tough guy. So.
That's still an insane number. 60?
It's only 15 a quarter.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Only 15 a quarter.
Is it more mental than physical? Being able to do that?
No, I definitely both. Definitely both. But I feel like I'm ready for both. If that was ever happen, I would do it.